Zeus with the defuse kit and some nades all around here. Just 3 HEs actually. That's a bit uncommon.
Triple HEs. Maybe playing for a retake with those HEs. If they're aware of some common spots for these terrors, these dirty terrorists, these horrible peoples. Look at the positioning of Zeus and StarX here.
Oh, they're really horrible. They're blowing up weapons, James.
They are.
Do you ever think about that? They're blowing up weapons. That's a good thing.
I suppose so.
Yeah, yeah. But you didn't think about that, did you? These horrible stereotypes.
Okay, so Markov is in underpass. Guardian could get shot in the back here from this flank. Going to start to advance, but it's going to lose. Zeus still with that kit. Kit is on the floor now. And this looks like a pretty nice cleanup here for NaVi. That seems like he just fell off the table.
Yeah, yeah, he fell off the table and died.
So pretty solid round there. Fast round from dAt. And I think that's a huge round. Just because of not just the normal economy stuff, but I think the makeup of these two teams makes it even bigger than it otherwise would be.
But we do have the Guardian scoot. The scooter boot. The scooter boot mid. I can't do the Canadian thing at all.
Guardian rotating his position. He has got armor. Kevlar and helmets. StarX and C's running around naked at the moment.
Oh, that's very nice.
Tag.
Guardian Yu is standing there. Going to be opening up angles again with the scout. Knows that they are lurking. Ooh, that is going to hurt in the morning. Simple goes down. Blade does get a trade, but they are spending so much time in middle that they're losing so much health. They're not moving into better positions to get onto a site. Now they're finally connected with a couple players, but look at this. 2 tagged heavily. Bondik is the only guy with full health here. And there's still the CZ in play from Edward. Ooh, it does tap away Blade's head, and that's going to be what she wrote surely now as well. Did it gets taken down as well. So NaVi with a good save there. That could have gotten really dangerous.
That was some street thugging right there from the NaVi team. One that was some thug jitsu.
Thug jitsu.
Thug jitsu.
Who do you learn thug jitsu from? Tupac.
No, there was a mixed martial artist by the name of, I forget his name, Eve Edwards, is it, or Gilbert or something like that? And he used to.
Eve. His name was Eve, and he was the guy.
His name was YVAES. I think it's like French or something, but yeah. He said he practiced thug jitsu. That was like on his official record. He was a practitioner of thug jitsu.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Thug life.
So we have the battle for connector here, going in favor of Zeus. That smoke coming in timely fashion. Although Blade is going to send Zeus packing now. He's getting close enough to shoot with that P250. Didn't even need the headshot in the end. Guardian going to even things up here, make it back to a 2-on-2. Z's coming in for that rotation. Blade just walking through the smoke in the wrong place. That's a bomb down. Could be the round as well. Has got a chance to pick up an AK, and pick up an AK he will. Markolov could still do this if he... I don't know how he got here. Ooh, just in time. He gets the bomb as well, and he's got the smoke to block him. That could not have gone better for him. But is he going to make the right decision here? Obviously, he's gone underpass because he doesn't know where Guardian is. Guardian could be playing from CT. Could have been a quick rotation back to get a frag for him. But it is going to slow his advance onto the B-bomb site. And Guardian may find the angle.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I was going to say, like, I was surprised Markov didn't go for the jump from the window too short, because that's not hard to do. And that would have been super fast.
Yeah, if you've got jump on your mouse wheel, so you can just scroll and do bunny hops, then it would be super easy.
You know what would have been better actually is if he jumped onto the window ledge and then up to the ladder room from the vent room, from the little vent.
Was that open though? Because otherwise he's.
But still, like he's covered. He's still pretty much covered.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, good
and it's really fast.
Well, actually, he still needs to expose himself to short that way. He has to get around the bricks.
I don't think Guardian can be quick enough though. I'm not sure. I think that's the safest though of all those plays. Anyway.
Caesar's killed everyone.
Everyone's dead. Everyone's dead. No, please.
Let's all go home. Everyone's dead.
This game is so violent. People getting shot all the time. Good job, James.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I think we need a higher DPI wireless mouse.
We should get a mouse pad for that wireless mouse.
I suppose we should.
It pains me every time I see it dragged across a wooden table. I can't help but feel sorry for the mouse feet that are getting worn away.
I used to play 1.6 on a mahogany effect table, So when I
Mahogany
went
table.
to, I didn't use know it was mahogany effect table. It was an MBF table. But what was difficult was when I went to LAN, because I never used a mouse pad and I was on a different surface, I couldn't aim at all.
Oh,
It was a
dude.
complete disaster.
I
People probably thought I was hacking.
I was always very. I could never understand why people would play without a mouse pad. Like I could never understand that. But we do have a push on slope here coming in from NaVi, and so they did spot that there was one player there. They're going to lock down middle as well at the same time as they get the pick onto slope. So they are basically stopping the three-pronged attack before it actually can even come in. So now that team, well, plan A didn't work, but you know what? There's 25 more letters in the alphabet, so it's fine.
As long as there are more letters in the alphabet, that team will be dandy.
So this is plan B now. What did it? Able to pick up a kill onto short. That's really nice. 45 seconds left in the round. They still want to go for this three-pronged attack, but Starix is going to shut down Bondic. So at best it can be the two-pronged. But now we do have Blade picking up a kill as well. There's still 35 seconds left. What are they? In connector. Going to take down Zeus as the rotation's coming in. They're cutting off the players. There's Guardian, though, at the CT spawn. Might just spot the player on jump boxes. Goes for the angle. Hits him in the face. In the face, James. And now it's just welded it against two players. He's got 20 seconds left to get this bomb down. And he has to get the kill. But he can't. He cannot do it. That's a really horrible situation because the bomb is down by connector. And he knows there's a guy there. And he knows there's a guy in CT. So he has to go for that one-on-one.
Has to do it.
And if even if he wins that one-on-one, he's got like 15 seconds left to get that bomb. So it's like basically there's no way to win that. In reality.
So things... Good start here from NaVi again. They did lose the pistol round, and since then they haven't dropped a beat. Guardian, just don't give him the targets.
This man.
I wanted to say that.
To say what?
This man.
This man.
But I didn't say it because I wanted to see what you wanted to say, and then you said what I was going to say. And I think that's beautiful.
I think it's just weird. You know what? Yesterday we did something similar. We kept like saying the same thing at the same time. It's James is getting too weird. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to never cast with you again.
Did you see his leg twitching? It's like when you cut a chicken's head off and it runs around for a while.
I see that doesn't worry you at all, that statement. 5-1 the score now.
Double AWPs coming out. For
both these 4 AWPs on the map.
We've got quadruple AWPs. I don't have enough fingers for all these scopes. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. Oh, he's going short. Okay. Short and B for the CTs. And we've got welded it in apps. And Simple's going to be holding... See, his Simple's faster. We've spoken about this angle before. This is heading towards the angle C's is holding. But C's has to be up where that plant pot is, basically, to have the opposing angle. And whoever gets there first has the tightest of gaps.
Ooh, he gets him, but he doesn't get the frag. That sucks. That definitely sucks for what?
Now there are 2 places where I don't. Did he not see him? See, this is the problem with the blue glows that you don't know if he saw him. There are 2 places where the CT can peek. One is where Simple's looking now, and the other one's to the left of the van where you jump up to get onto the van itself. But there are frags coming in elsewhere on the map.
They're all over the place right now. These T's, they're all over the shop. We're gonna have 3 of them now, finally coming together to one position.
This where he's focusing now. This is where you jump onto the site. I'll even show you very quickly.
You need like reaction time of like.
You jump onto this. You jump onto this box. So as soon as you jump up, you're gonna get shot by Simple. You can see it there.
Here we go. Nate's in. Guardian, good position on short. Ooh, Bondic gets taken down, and Guardian gets returned upon by Simple, as he will take the site as well, but seized. Oh, just whiffing the shot there, 3 on 3. But Markov able to get the frag. That's in NaVi fashion, trying to get the bomb down in the last 5 seconds of this round, and they will achieve just that. Blade locking down the apartments. This is an excellent position here, looking for the flank, and he spots it. Blade is very cognizant that there are players lurking in kitchen. Markov is there to deal with that though, and there you go. It's going to be another round for NaVi. They're looking much better in map number 2.
Yes, that's nothing left for NaVi to achieve in this round apart from survival of Zeus. He is going to be challenged now. He wins his challenge.
Actually, you know, in Swedish, the number 2, it's like really hard to say. It's like tvåa or something like that.
Tvåa.
Tvåa.
Bila.
And tvåa.
The only Swedish words you've told me are rude things.
That's not rude. It's
apart from that one.
I've told you other words that aren't rude.
Like what?
Like for example, jag kan snacka lite svenska.
And that means what?
I can speak some Swedish.
Okay.
You don't trust me at all.
Well, that's the first time I've heard
hey,
that.
Hey, Swedes, please confirm at James Barlow Twitter. Confirm, please. Blix. Could I see me there? Okay, Guardian able to get
Guardian's
the aggressive
in
peek.
Guardian mode.
But Simple is still alive and lurking with his AWP as well. He's still working the apartments. Obviously, they put Simple there for a reason. He obviously feels much more confident on those kinds of peaks. Either way, the smoke is going to block the angle for him, so he's going to have to wait a little bit. But that, again, these angles do require immense reaction times as well. And he's going to drop down to the underpass now. And Blade has picked up the AWP. These AWPs are not going to go to waste. Top middle. So he is actually going to be able to support his teammate Simple, who's going to be AWPing into connector, and that's really awesome actually, because that angle you don't really expect to get AWP from there.
He went for a pop flash to try and flash Seized in, but hit the top of the window. A quick note about Seized's position is if you're holding that angle with a silence M4, your barrel will be showing. If you're at a proper 90-degree angle, it's used taking down Simple. Not sure where the bomb is yet though. Seized could get caught with a nade in his hand. Oh, he's checked the angle, but not close enough.
No. That's awesome.
He heard I think he heard the grenade get primed there. I heard it, and it made him spin around. Spin a Rooney.
Alright, Edward going to pick up a kill, but the bomb will go down 2-on-4. Make that a 1-on-4. Blade, in-game leader for dAt. He's going to be working on this. Let's get one frag. There's number 2. 2 more players to find. Guardian holding an AWP though. And he's going to be able to drop Blade for the round victory.
He got blasted into the wall.
NaVi, I'm going to take another round here. 6-2.
Starks is looking for what? He's looking for another AWP, I think. They had enough time for him to actually spend a bit more time looking for it. Didn't have to go for the defuse straight away. That is something to think about, chaps and ladies. If you are in a situation where you're looking for a specific gun and you have time to get your defuse and let your teammates just give them a few more seconds to locate that gun before you go for that 5-second defuse with a kit.
With a kit. Okay. So Bondic on a Deagle. Guardian still on an AWP. Looks like they actually want to get through underpass here towards connector with at least a couple players. And they got one guy who can run distraction here. It is Mark Cloth towards
I think he had Mark Cloth jump on the table there.
Yeah, it seems like that's the case. But he didn't actually tag him, so he's not going to know that. Or he actually did a little bit, but he may not realize. But yeah, the players over around connector can have a lot of options here, depending on where they get a pick and depending on what happens to Markov. Markov went down, but they're all going down. So now there's no options because everyone's dead. Bomb is down there in middle with Blade. He's going to go back towards slope, maybe to jump into a play with his teammate Bondic, who's on a Deagle. Might be able to get something here. Good damage on to Starix. There is the frag. Bondic looking for more, and he's been spotted now. And they are rotating. At least they've got 3 players towards connector. And yeah, that's going to be rough to deal with. Blade going for the spray. Not going to connect. So he's going to end the round.
It's a ridiculous way for the model to die.
I love the ragdoll. I want like next time we have Halloween or something, or some I don't know some special occasion. I want the ragdoll physics to like. I want the gravity to suddenly just like not work. So they just float into the sky or something.
That would be cool.
There's something.
But people like Kenny S would be AWPing them as they go. Yeah. Even if they're 10 feet above him, he'll find a way. He'll find a frag.
Find a way.
Have a look at our YouTube guys. See the insane frag from Kenny S recently. I think it was against NaVi on this map as well. Okay, so we have the Rico coming out for that team. NaVi 7-2, doing great work here on the CT side. Not over yet though. Game of 2 halves.
Is it though, James?
It's a game of 2 oranges. And I've eaten one of the oranges.
The C is going to make a push now on the dAts, and NaVi cleaning up house. Peace. 8-2. And Guardian going to be looking for more opportunities with the sniper rifle. Oh,
you went there, didn't you? You had to go there, and went there you did.
Well, you know, I said who's, and I thought of Sadikist, and I thought of whenever he said opportunity, and it sounded like opportunity. And
anything else?
Glorious.
Anything else you want to get off your chest, Dan?
No, not
Great.
Really.
Great.
Sadikist is awesome though. Cool dude. I enjoyed casting with him. Stark's going to have a very close position on the slope there. So that's actually going to be really, really nice here for NaVi. They've been really rocking this defense at the moment, and there's no smokes, there's no nades at all to speak of. They're just going in right now. No nonsense push into a bomb site. NaVi put to a 2-on-2, so it's actually working Bondik now. Great angle here for Zeus. Gonna take him down. He's gonna slide down the stairs, that limp body of his, as Seas is left to try to save this round. That's actually a great incendiary. It's going to block the plant in that spot. But of course, the bomb is all the way towards B now. So Seas, look at this. Blade just has to delay him. Look at that beautiful peek there. That is so annoying for Seas. He's got to go through this. In he goes. He's so blind now. He does get the kill. But Bondik knows exactly where he is. However, 11 health against 100. Good luck to Bondik. However, Seas has no idea where he is. Can Bondik play this? Wow, no, he won't play it right. Good job by Seas to pick that one up. And there you go. 9-2.
Sneaky spot in this area. When you're post-plant, you can jump on top of this fridge and kind of camp in this corner like this. You have to bear in mind what gun you're using, though, because if you're using a long gun, then it will be exposed. It will be protruding in this corner and give your position away, but one of those sneaky places that most people don't check that little corner. I know all the little sneaky corners.
Protruding is a good word.
It is indeed.
Protruding. As we're going to see, Zeus able to lock this down again. They tried the same style here, it would seem. They tried to go for a quick timing up, but the smoke dropped just in the right moment, and they managed to stop that push from dAt. So in the effort, that team are going to lose one man, and you can see that they're kind of giving up on these map control plays. They're just trying to barrel down the defense here, trying to outskill them on the entries. In they go. It might just be the case now as they go a man up against the defense of NaVi, who are scurrying to try to get themselves in position for a retake here. Scrambling.
Oh, Edward ran straight into that flash.
Guardian is smoked off at the moment on CT, and that's pretty crucial, but C is actually able to pick up a kill as the smoke dissipates there. They are taking too long for this. The smokes have gone away. You can see that Guardian now has a good angle. Simple gets a return though. Simple, great fragging power from him now as Guardian is left alone against the remaining 3 players on that team who have the bomb down now. The clock is started here for Guardian. Ooh, there it is. Simple gets another frag. Great triple from him as he makes sure that that team pick up round number 3, but they really need at least 2 more here. They really do.
Guardian, enough money for the AWP to come out. Just admiring his knife. Every day we have another skin coming out here for Guardian. He's got that pink DD pat now. We did give away one of those on stream recently, but again we are into the last 3 rounds here, and NaVi letting that catch up a little bit. Ooh, is this go TV deck? No, it's not. Whether it's just really admiring this wall and the door.
What is he doing?
It is a nice door as far as doors are concerned. Again, Starix loves those aggressive positions, and look, it's paying off for him already. Well, Zeus, in fact, with the frag. Starix going to go down. Bondik getting 2 more. He runs out with the bomb in his hands. What is he doing? It's a free frag for Edward, and he's put things back into the favour of the CT side, at least in the short term. They do have two sites to defend here, and
what happened to what did it? He's still looking at the wall.
Do you not know what to say about that?
I know, it's just funny to me. They're like looking at the intense round. It's so they're almost getting on the side. Great 2 entries there from Bondik, and then
meanwhile,
it's just sitting there. Well, that it's Faceit timed out.
He probably has.
Maybe it's like a new meta.
It's really weird how like
he's
an invisible gun.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay, so now, unfortunately, Wilder has left the building, but CTs with 2 sites to defend and only 3 people to do it with.
Yeah, Markov is going to go down to the Guardian. Very good position for the AWP, and with Wilder they could absolutely have won that round because they got the entries. They actually got the entries. The only problem was that they didn't have. I mean, his job in that round would have been to basically be on an angle towards Guardian, who was at CT, try to win that AWP duel. Or, if that was really heavily smoked off, he could have been on the angle towards jungle. And like, because usually the problem with that, having an AWP play on those pushes, is that it makes it harder to get the initial control of the site. But once you got the players who are forward, then the AWP becomes really, really good. And that's what they got. They got that positioning for Wilder to take up, but he just was timing out. So
I quite like this rifle.
The Basilisk.
Don't you think it's pretty?
It looks really heavy.
Oh, you mean like material-wise, like it's made from iron or something?
Well, it's made from stone. I
It's
imagine
like it's like a piece of iron.
That's why it's called the Basilisk.
I'm not as smart as you, Dan. Please. Tell me about Basilisk.
Well, Basilisk continues to stone.
Oh, is it like a monster or something?
Yeah.
Oh, so that thing is
You're
literally
not
a
nerdy
Basilisk.
enough. No, it's not Basilisk, but I imagine the point is that the theme is that Basilisk. Oh, you mean the art on the?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so. But the Basilisk and as you know, many creatures of fantasy have been interpreted in many different ways and shapes and forms. But the general idea is that it can turn you into stone. That's what Basilisks do.
Are you a reader of mythology, Dan?
Well, I play lots of games and I'm a nerd, so I know this stuff.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I didn't know that. That's actually quite really cool to know.
Yeah.
It's nice to know the little detail. Hey, what happened to those skin facts of the day on Reddit? They went on for like 4 days, and then the guy...
I thought you said facts.
I guess he got tired.
I don't know, but maybe there can only be so many facts.
Oh, need to press this button.
There are too many days and not enough facts, James.
All right. Eco round for the Terrors. Taking presence in mid, but they do not have the ranges to contest with these people with only Glocks, save for Markelov and Bondik, who have the Deegs. Speaking of the Deegs, Bondik now trying to get some damage done towards the A-bomb site. In fact, they have a chance to take it because only Starix is remaining on the A-bomb site, and they have potential flanks coming in, but there's the first one spotted. Now Bondik is going back towards the end of Palace, and that flank is going to be very, very timely indeed. Bomb is on the floor as well. This round is pretty much over. I feel like we should probably do a nade, in fact not just smoke, but a nade video on Mirage, because there are quite a few things missing from most approaches on A, like throwing Molotovs into the shadow area, or smokes, or nades, or pop flashes from Palace. You often see professional players as well, they go to the last pillar and line themselves up to throw these nades, but outside of that I don't think really anyone knows how to do them, so maybe we'll try and do some educating and regulating. See that smoke going towards mid, but mid has been completely abandoned by the CTs for the time being at least. Edward now going to peek mid from short after that smoke goes down. Edward with an auto sniper. Getting gangster up in this.
Hey man, you're talking about regulate, you're talking about gangsters. This is,
in Warren G mode.
Yeah, I was about to say, to get some Warren G on the go. It was a clear black night.
During breaks, Dan plays gangster rap.
Yeah, 100% truth. Truths. They're trying to bully their way into middle here at the moment. They have actually forced back the CTs, so this is quite nice.
Blade was toying in connector for a while, but he just exited. I think B may be the push.
They've lost. They've got no smoke grenades left, so they have a lot of trouble now. Now that they've got a position, they don't have any smoke, so they need to turn it into a side push right now. It would have been nice if they could have put someone in connector, but they haven't done that. And you can see that Zeus is there now, and he's able to actually get an angle. He does get Blade. Oh, sorry, Blade does get Zeus, but the trades are coming in now, and they're not on the site yet. They're too slow at the moment. That's a great spray from Markelov, crouching and moving there, able to control that well. But he's got 2 players left, and again, 15 seconds on the clock. Time is of the essence. Oh, that's a fantastic grenade. That's going to take down Guardian, and now Starix, who hasn't got an angle, is going to allow Markelov a 3 plant, and he doesn't know where he is. Markelov for 3 even fragged, and the bomb down. Great work from him on the clutch, and dAt are going to be able to get 4 rounds in the end, and they're definitely going to be feeling a little bit robbed, because I think that round where it timed out, I think they would have imagined they should have taken that one, to be honest.
We shall never know, Mr. Kapadia. We shall never know. Kapadia, excuse me. It's Kapadia. It's a rant.
Kapadia.
It's Kapadia. I'm going to rant about your pronunciation of Kapadia.
Hey man, you got to get it right, Mr. Bardolph.
Where do we go from here? Back into the game.
Axe-wielding wolf.
Back into the game. Axe-wielding wolf. Yeah, I need to do something with that, like tattoo it on my leg or something. A wolf with an axe. Like drawing MS Paint.
It's pretty sick, actually. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty badass. How did you end up with such a badass name? I don't know.
I was born this way.
Didn't ask for this.
Didn't ask for this. I never wanted this. Let's see who wants this pistol round, however. Gonna see a nice boost there. Edward's gonna find the frag on a world edit as well. And they have an option to try and go for a boost here. Markelov in a sneaky position. Is he gonna go for the first one? Yes, he will. And he gets the second one as well. And the bomb is down. Look at where that bomb's landed. How can they possibly retrieve that now? That is a veritable disaster for the T side. Guardian trying to do what he can, but he's got help. The flank, though, is not going to come fast enough. Markelov will survive. 2 players remaining on each side. Now, the Glocks have the advantage. They have Connector, they have the health. Seas has the armor. There's a tap on Blade. Can he tap Markelov like he's Michael Flatley?
Why are you still my thing, James? Still my thing. You know what? Markelov can do this. If he does, though, that's actually an ace. But because it's a pistol round, he just has to find some heads. Heads! No, you're shooting him in the legs. That's not.
It's always tails down, according to you.
Oh wow, that's a bit of a crucifixion there. But we're gonna have a 12-4 now. The score is NaVi looking good to take map number 2 and bring it to everybody's favorite. You know what? Thank you, Val. I love Cobble so much.
How many viewers do
I want to move to Cobble and start a family, and I want to live there for the rest of my life. So,
okay, how about this, guys? If NaVi win this map, we'll get to it a bit later, because we are knee deep in the mud right now. This is
we're in the trenches.
This is not what was expected of this round.
Absolutely not, but this is the thing with the pistol armor and the scouts, is that actually it's a really solid buy. Like, this is the thing. This is why the game is less punishing and more dynamic with this. We were talking about this earlier, because rounds like that often, actually frequently happen that you win those.
That was just crazy. That's like everybody mid. It's war basically.
Yeah, I love the mid pushes on rounds like that.
Okay,
really
so guys,
fun.
Again, we rolled for a Cyrex recently, and the person did not claim it. So it's time to roll it for subs. If this goes to a 3rd map, then in the break we will roll the Cyrex for the subscribers, guys. That's what we're going to do today. You could take it as an apology for the last map being Cobble as well. The mighty Cyrex is going to be up for grabs. But
Wrecking Ball not included.
Let's have a look at this march
All
towards the B-bomb site.
Tech9s, man. You never know.
Oh, they haven't checked the corner properly!
Oh, Markelov gets 2 easy frags, a 3rd one. And that should have been a quick kill with the Tech9s rolling in, but now it's all topsy-turvy, and that team going to actually secure their advantage that they'd actually established in the previous round. But with the Tech9 rush like that,
you've got to check the corner properly.
Yeah, you really have to check those corners, and you have the ability to as the first man.
It's really hard though. It happens on Banana as well. The T's pushing when someone's behind sandbags. Often you think like you've checked the corner, but really you have to go deeper. You got to go deeper, Dan.
There's so much panic in this town. American reference.
I know.
All right. Okay. You didn't want to acknowledge it. We're going deeper underground.
That's not necessary.
All right. Hey, you were singing earlier. This is not fair.
Was I?
Yeah, you sang something. I don't know what it was. Well, it's not Jamiroquai.
That are mounting a comeback. This is actually dangerous for NaVi, because obviously when the CTs get on a roll on the CT side of Mirage, it is indeed hard to stop them. And when you've got World at Orping with 10k in the bank, you've got to be a bit worried.
And
I say 10k and he's got 3.5k. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, it's Blade with 10k. Excuse me.
okay, full AKs in for NaVi. They don't have any nades though, so they need to be fast about this push. They're going straight up short here behind the smokes. This could be really nice actually. The tunnel of smokes providing the cover. Look at this beautiful angle. Great camming there from James to pick up that kill there, as Zeus will be the one with the rifle frag, and Guardian going to go in now from the apps. This is a really nice push here from NaVi. Excellent work so far. However, they're dropping players. Well, they're going to miss a key shot. What a shot though, through the window. Quick shot to the right, and Seas will slow things down. He knows where the AWP is. You can see that he understands what it is, but what it is none the wiser. Going to find one player far away. 2-1-2 now, and there you go. There's a spray from Seized. Bondik now put into 1 and 2. 45 seconds left, so lots of time to play with for the T's, but Bondik will drop the bomber. Zeus though, find just a pixel or two as he tries to play slow here, and Zeus is going to get the peak and win the war.
That is a massive round for NaVi, and we spoke about momentum and slowing down the CTs. And let's have a look at the money now. And it looks like they may get slowed down quite a bit. If they lose this round, it's pretty much game for NaVi now. It's pretty much game.
But NaVi still have Guardian on an AWP Very defensive round at the moment from them. They're expecting potentially, or rather keeping themselves safe against the possibility of aggression from
Desperation
dAt.
push.
And dAt have bought 2 AWPs meanwhile, so the aggression is not necessarily a smart idea, as their edges on the ranges are basically the maximized, the most optimal ways to play with this kind of a setup. You can see, however, though, they are trying to control middle. They're trying to keep the pressure on. Zeus works into an angle onto connector. Zeus really needs somebody to help trade for him, though, if he goes for the peek or the push. And he doesn't have anybody to do that. Oh, he gets one through the smoke with the spray. I feel like that's happening very frequently.
Look at Edward's position. We've talked about pushing people back on short as well. And he can get into... Look where he is. They've got so much map control now. This is madness.
This is so smart. They can basically do a 4-pronged attack now. In they come, and look at that. Great angle there from Edward. Picks up the player on Shadow. NaVi wrecking their opponents here as they roll into the site. Simple. Able to get the kill into Guardian. More players to follow, though, and they will win the round. That was a beautiful round from NaVi, and that is like... We were just talking about this last night, and I was saying like how much I want teams to do that more. But... yeah, you know, once you get the quick mid control, get a guy into the ladder room. If you can put, because you don't have to get the frag on short, you just have to push the CT back there quickly using your smokes and nades, and then the positioning is awesome. So NaVi with a great round, 14-7 now. That are on a terrible buy. They have a scout, so it's actually a pretty awesome buy.
You know what I'm really enjoying, just generally speaking, this week, is that we've seen so many maps of Mirage, but they've all had varyingly different skilled teams on him, and varying tactics as well. Some people understanding the defense of mid, some people understanding the attacking of mid, some people taking connector. Some people taking connector and not knowing what to do with it, and people just we've seen like every grade of connector with regards to both CTs and CTs. I feel like if people looked at all these matches and looked at how both teams play connector on both sides, there's so much to learn from the good things, bad things, good decisions, mistakes, close calls.
B-split to try to finish this one off for NaVi. And they've got in the middle without being spotted at all here. This is going to be super strong. It's going to take something quite special from that here. Markov going to be on really low health, gets taken down, and Simple gets a quick frag. There's number 2. That might just give them a chance here. His blade comes in super fast. Great work there with the P250 as he cycles on around, but he's going to get taken down. And now it's down to the 2 riflers. What are they waiting for Bondic, as you can see there, trying to keep himself alive for the time being. The bomb's going to get planted. That's the cue rather to advance position for that. Ooh, the spray going to work out onto Zeus, and in the distraction, what did it cause? Bondic picks up the kill into Guardian, and they get the defuse. But what's the monies like? Okay, well after this they're going to have.
Are they hunting for an AWP?
When did they last win a round? I missed you like 2 or 3 rounds ago, so they're going to have like what? 2,400 or something, 2,600 from this. So they're going to have decent buy.
See, again, they had time. I have no idea where the AWP was on that round, but they had time to go and find it. Should they want one of them? But the fuse came in straight away.
Them AWPs, them AWPs.
Them AWPs.
Okay, so
them guns.
Them guns. Them AWPs. Them simples. So not many nades here at all. There's almost no nades for NaVi. Again, want to see a pretty fast play. There's 3 smokes, which is you can definitely work with 3 smokes on middle. Zeus needs an entry. Connector is wide open. The only danger for people in connector is Blade, who's by the bomb boxes on A, who has an angle on it. But if it was to be smoked off, there's nothing that can really do about it. They're going for the B split again. They've got really good map control. They've been let all these positions. Now C's going to go in. Surely they won't get killed by this angle again. They don't. Markov gets nothing. And they are going to get the bomb down very cleanly now. That team in a lot of trouble. I feel like that have this huge gaping hole in their defense, and NaVi just walked straight through it. Two rounds in a row now.
Yeah, they've completely exploited that. Completely exploited it.
There shouldn't be a way that a T team can get on like that push on the map without seeing any resistance.
Question is, how long is it going to take dAt to figure it out? This is pretty much their last chance to do exactly that.
I think their money is screwed right now, right? Yeah, they're completely money screwed. It's a GG.
Well, two rifles. We've seen rounds 1 with less. Got that third one, that FAMAS coming out. Simple managing to buy some armor as well, so not over yet. But the end could be nigh.
Okay, so NaVi switching things up. They got one player up middle, Edward. They've left one guy seized
That play is gorgeous.
to create presence and lurk on the B side and keep the CTs a little bit occupied over there, or just play like really slowly and just try to make sure that he is not spotted. Okay, he's going to throw a nade, so that is going to mean that he's spotted. So now he's playing for the delay instead of killing on rotation, and that's actually going to make 3 people like put their attention onto B momentarily. So this could work out here for NaVi on the A push. However, these angles, these positions for that are quite good because they've got 2 players who can stand in front of the smokes if NaVi throw the smokes for stairs, jungle, connector, and CT spawn. So they got 2 guys who could blow up the round. It's all on these 2 guys though. It's all on Bondik
And Blade.
Bondik goes down for free. Now Blade is in a hugely important role with the FAMAS for his team. He's about to be isolated now. These smokes are going to go down.
Next push coming in. And it's going to be C taking down well via that connector push. And there's the importance of it. Can't defend all these angles at the same time. They're falling one by one. And that is going to be a solid cleanup there from NaVi as we go through to map 3. So how do you feel about how that went?
Overpass. Wait, I mean, Cobble is not going to be fun. That's what I'm thinking about, James. Because Cobble is confusing. I'm small-minded, James. I can't handle all the corridors and big open spaces.
So how do you feel that map went? That was my question.
Yeah, I know it was your question.
I don't know what I'm dealing with here, guys.
Yeah, I'm
Send your applications too.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. You got to know when to exit your career, I think. You got to always finish on a high note.
What would you do?
What, next?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fishing?
No, not fishing.
I can see you working on.
I think I'd become like a ski instructor. I've never been skiing, but sounds like a good idea.
Sounds like something you should be teaching.
Yeah,
to start off. Great.
I can be in the mountains away from most of humankind, so that's probably a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that map, to answer your question, I feel like it was pretty nice here. Obviously, NaVi had a pretty good start on the CT, and that team, they weren't able to pick up enough rounds on the T side because I feel like again their middle presence, I feel like, was a bit lacking. They were quite spread, and they weren't hitting connector hard. And NaVi actually didn't have huge presence on connector. Again, I felt like that was a bit of a hole for them. Then when we switched over and saw on the CT side of that, they were leaving a lot of holes as well in their CT defense on middle and also on short in short in particular. Like there were more than 2 rounds where NaVi just walked up short.
Yeah.
Like, when does that happen? Like, that just does not happen for most teams.
No spotting whatsoever.
Yeah, because, I mean, okay, I'll put it this way, though. There's a old Virtus Pro way of playing that map, and they did actually have this situation where teams could actually take short easily, but they would have such a strong setup in the B site, and they would know what was happening so far in advance, and they would never let you through connector anyway, that it kind of worked out. But that was too weak. That was too weak on the defense there. So I think they should look at that, look at the demos there, and just see what was going on. Because you could see as soon as NaVi realized what was going on, they just kept pushing it until. Yeah,
absolutely. They figured it out and they just abused it again and again. But that's one thing that we found weird in the match we saw with for North America, Faceit qualify with Denial versus.
No, that was Elevate and Breel. So it's Denial and SKDC.
Yeah, SKDC kept taking. Connector on a T side, but then they didn't really exploit the fact that they had connector. But they were kind of halfway there, but then didn't get it over the line. But again, we've seen so many different examples of Mirage recently, and things going well, things going not so well. For me, it's been really interesting the last week just to see all these different levels of teams doing things. But Cobblestone is going to be the next map, and again, guys, it's going to be a subscriber giveaway for that Cyrex. I'll see if I can quickly bring it up for you. That is the wrong button. Okay, I can't because we're on a different account. But I'll show it to you after the break. In the meantime, we will see you on the second half with Cobble. Sorry, the third.
Yeah, no, you were fine with Cobble.
Yes, we'll see you with Cobble.